Okay, 3 part A. Write down the next two numbers in the following sequence. 18, 17, 14, 9. Now when it comes to a sequence, right, it's really important that you look at the gap between each one. So to get from 18 to 17, you're taking away 1. But continue this, right, because it isn't always the same gap. You might be thinking to take away 1 again, but it isn't. If you look at this here, it's take away 3. Okay? And then with this one then, 14 to 9, you're taking away 5. Okay, so if you notice the gap here, first gap was -1, second gap is -3, third gap is -5. So of course, if you see what's happening to the gap is increasing, isn't it, by 2 each time. So the next gap will be 7, won't it? Because you've got 1, 3, 5 here, it'll be 7, but of course it'll be -7 because it's going down, so you're taking away 7, so you end up at 2. And the next gap then, you've got 1, 3, 5, 7, it'll be 9, won't it, or -9. So you take away 9 from 2, you end up at -7. Okay? Part B, simplify this expression, right? Now simplify this expression here. Now when it comes to simplifying, you're collecting the terms. So let's put the x's together first. So you have 7x, and then of course, ignore this y here, right? And you've got the next x term, which is -5x, right? So, you know, take the minus with it, -5x. And then the y terms, you've got first y term now is plus 3y, and then the next y term is -6y. So notice I put the x's together, I put the y's together. Easy then, process, 7x take away 5x, well 7 take away 5 is 2, so that's 2x, and then plus 3y, if you take away 6, you end up with negative, don't you, -3, -3y, that's your answer there. Part C then, using the formula we've got here, find the value of E when n is 26 and D is 2. This is just a case of substituting in. They tell you n is 26, okay, so that's where I'm going to place 26. Then you've got equals, and then it says 7D. Now don't forget, that means 7 times D, right? You need to remember that in maths. When we put numbers and letters together, we multiply it. So it'll be 7 times D, and D of course is 2, right? We leave that there, plus then a 3e, okay? So then that becomes 26, keep that as 26, you can work this out, 14, plus then 3e. Now, with this now, you could sort of think common sense about this. 26 is the summation, right, is these two added together, right? If that's 14, you can think, well, what's that going to be? Remember now, these two things have got to add up to give 26. So that's 14. Think about it, this has got to be 12, isn't it? Yeah, think about it logically. This has to be 12, because they add up then to give 26. So in other words, 3e, this here, is equal to 12. Okay? And if we know that's equal to 12, we can then work out e, can't we? Because remember, like before, 3e means 3 multiplied by e. Okay, that's what it means when the numbers and letters attached. So you just got to think then, 3 times what is 12? Okay? 3 times something is 12, well of course it's going to be 4, isn't it, right? Or you can use the equation idea, take it over and divide, you get your answer out to be 4.